Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Today is January the 1st and I need to switch over a few of my setups into 2021. I will link the video below of my 2021 journal and planner lineup. I'm not going to show each one of those things in this video because there's only a handful of things that need to actually be switched over. So I was using the Hobonichi Weeks as my main planner, and I really turned to this in September of 2020 because it was so portable. And I found that I don't necessarily always need these things on me. I have tabs like Post-it notes and a stencil that I just haven't really been jiving with. So what I think is I'm just going to give this a break. I also have the washi dots, but I haven't found a way to utilize those consistently. I'm not giving up on anything, but I think right now I'm just really craving simplicity. So let me see. This is all the stuff from the other years. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my ratty cover. For a while, I did just use the plastic cover to carry this around with me. I didn't have a leather cover, and I don't know, a month later or so, I made this one, and I wanted it to have all these pockets on the inside to store all of the things I thought I would really be using. But I feel like right now I'm just craving this simplicity of just the clear cover. So this is how I store it. I store it in a clear cover, and these are the ones from previous years. Here is 2018. It was just the pink one, but boy, I looked through this and this was I totally forgot how I had done things. But what's funny is, turns out I was always kind of bolding the times of appointments, and I guess I forgot I did that. And I do that now, or I picked it up, I don't know, a month or so ago, and I was saying, oh, I just love doing that because it really makes the times pop out at me and my appointments don't get lost in all of the decor and everything. And I totally had already been doing that. So it wasn't even a new thing. I just forgot. But yeah, this was really fun to kind of flip through. So there's 2018 and then 2019. I had really done this up, but 2019, I really experimented a whole lot. I used the Hobonichi A6 for planning. And then I went into just like a blank insert and a monthly insert from Michael's, and that kind of led me to the path of using the day free starting in 2020. But I did go back to the Hobonichi Weeks. I don't know, I just find that I always come back to it. So here are the 3 that are in my archive now. And I'm gonna put those away, as well as the cover, and save that for when I want to, I don't know, have extra storage again. So this is the Hobonichi Weeks plain booklet. You can get them in the pack of 3 from Hobonichi. So I have this to transfer from setup to setup because it contains like allergy information for people in my family, quick reference to important phone numbers and addresses and things like that. This is the only thing that I've done in here is put this scrapbook paper on the inside. That's all I really want to do. I have not written in this at all. I don't really do anything to set it up. I just sort of dive in, and I know a lot of people experience what is it? Some kind of paralysis when they get into a new planner or a new book, but I just kind of tear into it and dive right in. So I will just be doing this for now, and whenever I get around to it, I will start putting in some appointments. I'm gonna use this pen loop, if I can open it up. Oh, there we go. Gosh, that was a struggle and a half. Okay, so this is it. This is how I'm going to start off the year using this. So pretty. Some foil in there. That's all I wanted right now. I'm just kind of keeping it simple. This will lay flat as I continue to use it. So there's the first setup. The next thing are the journals that I keep to my kids. I keep a Hobonichi Weeks for each of them, and I write just a note to them each day. Sometimes it has to do with something that happened that day. Sometimes it's really, most of the time it's really mundane. Only every once in a while is it something actually significant. So for this kid, I am going to be keeping the same cover. This goes in a clear cover for storage. Okay, there we go. I have filled this completely, and my kid, the kid that this is for, has written notes and drawn and sketched in the back pages. For this kid, so this is the one I had in 2018. This is the one from 2019. And then we have 2020. So these are the three that will be archived. And the one for 2021 is this, the Soumkine cover. I'm just gonna shove these in here. It's hard for me to throw out things. All right, I'm gonna keep that. So let's put that in here. That is a tighter fit. All right, so I don't put the front cover in here for this one. This leather is so thick and it's so tight that it doesn't slide in and out well when both of the covers are in. But because of this pocket, the base leather piece, and then this front pocket, the top is very heavy, so it tends to just want to lay flat like that. I am gonna stick the palms in because I just can't use this cover without it for some reason. So those just go like on a random page. So that one is all set up and ready to go. For this kid, this is my Pickles the Frog child. So let's see what else I have tucked in here. I just like to keep these extra things in. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not going to use the stencil at all or anything. So I don't know. It's just going to end up as a keepsake. So here is the plastic cover for this. I keep these archived separately. I have like a little small drawer bin for each kid. These don't take up a lot of space, so it's pretty easy to just throw them in there and collect them. So for this kid, here was 2018, and then 2019 is when I first started with the Pickles the Frog. I love the collaboration editions, and I've slowly just been going in that direction and getting collaboration editions every time. And so for 2021, we have this one, still Pickles the Frog. I really, really hope that they offer them every year, because I feel like it's a trend now and I need to have it. Okay, let's see. So all I'm gonna do, this one is so cool because it has this full size pencil board. So I don't know if I'm gonna use that. Oh good, the whole thing fits in there. I just kind of want to like keep it there and have it protected without using it. So in go the palms. I don't actually use the monthlies. I haven't found a consistent way to use them. So it's really just the weeks section and then all of the back pages that get used, which is most of the book. So I'm pretty happy with that. So sometimes I put the front cover in here, but I just want to enjoy this for a little bit. So that is that. So these two are ready to go along with my planner for the weeks. Let's see. Oh, I'll just mention this real quick. This is my Nolty Planner. I added some scrapbook paper on the inside, and I will link the video below where I talk about this. I actually started using this on November the 30th. So I keep weather. I write what the weather was like in my own words in the monthly section. And then in the weekly section, which also started November the 30th, this is an overview of everything that happened during the day. And I love, 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 love having this in one spot. I didn't think I would love it as much as I do. And I love using planner stickers. I've never actually used planner stickers, you know, to their full extent until I started in this. So this is a cover that I made earlier in the year in the Maverick leather, of course, but I used it as my notes journal where I would read a book or watch something and I would write a summary, just notes so that I could remember things that happened. And I kind of quit using that, or I just wasn't using it enough. And I wanted to have a better use for this cover. And I just randomly tried on this Nolty. It's the 6507. And I randomly tried it in here and it's such a perfect fit. So I'm so thrilled that this has an awesome cover. I actually restitched this today because I had done this pretty early on when I was learning, and I used the wrong stitching chisel. Well, I used a flat chisel, and I now prefer diamond chisels because it makes the stitching look better. So these stitches had huge gaps between them, and I just don't like the look of that. So I took out the thread and used a smaller thread, like a thinner one, and I reversed my stitching. So I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I reversed it so that the outside would have stitching that was looking like it was connected and didn't have like giant gaps between them. But anyway, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I've got my Lindock pouch with it. And the last thing is my journal. So I do like to archive by year in my journals. This is a standard size Cosmo Air Light, and it is humongous. This is a 320 page one. I am going to let this cover rest. It has a lot of patina here. It's also kind of dirty, so I'm going to try to gently clean this as well. But I love this cover so much. I made this as well. It's like the Chic Sparrow buttered rum. Anyway, this is going to get archived. It is so big. And the next journal that I'm going to use, finally, is a Soumkine. I had always been planning to use these that I had gotten a while ago, but then like this notebook dropped and I was so excited to use it, so I dove in, and then the Archer and Olive one. So anyway, I'm finally going to be using this. I did start using this as like prayers, but I switched that into my Midori Codex journal. So anyway, I'm going to turn this into just a normal journal. I haven't decorated any of it yet or anything like that. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this folio. It's from Meadowgate Leather on Etsy. And I love this. This is like, it's either deep forest or dark forest leather. And I requested this custom like in 2018 or something. But it's kind of like velvety, and it's just one of those that I can't get rid of. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And this is gonna be my new journal to start today, actually. All right, so that is everything. I've got my new journal for 2021 to start with, my kids' journals, which have been freshly updated. So excited. And then my new planner for 2021, which is ready to go. I hope you guys are having a great start to the new year. Keep your chin up, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.